You do not know where your decisions come from. They pop up like hiccups. And when you make a decision, people have a great deal of anxiety about making decisions. So when we decide, we're always worrying, did I think this over long enough? Did I take enough data into consideration? And if you think it through, you find you never could take enough data into consideration. The data for a decision in any given situation is infinite. So what you do is, you go through the motions. But we fortunately forget the variables that could have interfered with this coming out right. It's amazing how often it works. But worriers are people who think of all the variables beyond their control and what might happen. So then when you make a decision, and it works out all right, but somehow or other, you are able to decide and control things more harmoniously if you delegate authority. Why very great businessmen are those who can delegate authority, trust others to work for them, because those are people developing businesses on the same basic structure that is fundamental to a living organism. Delegation of authority. And you see, then, what is happening is this. The more you realize the inseparable identity of self and other. To go back, if you try to find the identity of self and other by subjecting other to self, if on the other hand you find it through giving self, that is control, over to other and trusting that, you may make a mistake, you may make a bad gamble, but in the long run you're acting on a principle which has the backing of evolution. This is the way biological evolution goes on. Constant delegation of authority. We're always entering a new environment. There is always then operating in the development of cellular life on any level a new way of organization, higher than any existing before. So we do come out of this way of thinking to something which has, I would say, the most enormously creative and revolutionary social consequences.